Hey everyone, it's Billy Bob from Orcify Everything. So I'm here to kind of give you a couple updates that have been going on since the past almost month. Um, Specifically for the Battlewagon and for some other things that are coming up in the near future, within the next like 2 to 3 months, hopefully. Uh, so it looks like my friend's store, Kenny Viato store, should be opening sometime in the next 2 months, which brings us into October or November. We keep getting a runaround from the realtor company, and it's been this way for every place we've looked at. So it's not like it's a surprise, but we're really pushing them to get us our lease because everything's been agreed to. It's just a matter of, signing off on it. But we'll see where it goes because right now they're a little behind and we're not happy about it. Also, my friend Derek Colazo is going to be running a game day. He's looking for some places right now, and I'll be able to update you an actual place when he gets one signed down. But it seems like he wants to have sort of a game day as well as help the National Federation for the Blind. We've done this previously at our old store in Mawa, and we've raised a little over $2,000 one year and a little over $3,000 last year. Unfortunately, we don't have a store to run it at yet, and we can't promise him the space if there is one. So he is going out on his own, and he wants to again raise money for the National Federation for the Blind in order to help them pay for things for people who are less fortunate than us. Finally, if you can see over my left shoulder here, I actually went to a artist expo up in Ridgewood, New Jersey, and they had a booth that basically had a bunch of chopped up license plates, and I decided to make a Dumec shop, and I kind of love it. And I might make some more because apparently this person is going to be over in the Nyack Artist Fair. I think it's October 8th, 2023. So yeah, definitely a neat thing, and something I kind of wasn't expecting, but at the same time I'm totally happy that I got. So on to the Battlewagon. The the Battlewagon itself, it seems to have taken the spray well. So I got the parts that I sprayed here, and they're not as tacky as they used to be, which is good. So they have a little bit of like a feel to them, which I don't really know how to describe it. Almost feels like, maybe there's a little bit too much paint or something on them. But what it is, it's the spray on resin that's kind of coating them, but since it wasn't molded that way, it feels like it's just an extra layer of stuff. It's got sort of a little bit of a rubbery feel to it as opposed to the normal sort of GW, or rather Forge World resin. The best way I can hopefully kind of give you an idea of it is by you can kind of hear how that's like a little bit scratchy. That's just normal GW resin after it's been cleaned, and it has no sort of mold release or anything on it. It's just raw resin. But these, you can kind of see they're really glossy. The camera's having a hard time picking them up, but you can hear that sort of like dragging. That's sort of it's not really a tackiness, it's just a sort of like there's too much buildup here, but it doesn't seem to have gotten rid of any of the detail. It's just happens to be the texture that is now on it. So I consider it a win because nothing activated, nothing melted, and it seems like we should be good. And finally, I was contacted by a gentleman by the name of Matt Futch. Sorry if I got that wrong. I did actually ask him how it's pronounced because I wanted to mention him on this channel. He knew that I had 2 battle wagons, and he happened to have 2 battle fortresses. So he wants to have a battle wagon. I basically sent him the original box that I showed everything in 2 videos ago, as well as one of the assembly sheets and all the parts to make a battle fortress into a battle wagon, which is the roll bar and I think 2 walls. That's pretty much the only difference in these things. And then in turn, he sent me everything else for the Battlefortress as far as he had for his kit. So I'm going to pop open this box, and we're all going to take a look and see what I got. Now, I'm not really sure what should be in the Battlefortress kit because, well, I do have the actual picture that Matt did send me, but I didn't really look too hard into it because it wasn't my job to figure out what was needed for making a Battlewagon into a Battlefortress. I only cared about making sure that he got the right parts, and hopefully he thought the same way that I did by getting me the right parts. Alright. So this actually looks like newer GW resin. Well, here's an old piece. This is probably one of the driver windows. So, one of the cupolas. So either this is recast or it is newer GW resin, but I think it actually is recast, which I am okay with. As long as it's the correct stuff, I really don't care too much. Ooh. Got hatches. Okay, this is the top of the cockpit. This is one of the corners for the Battlewagon turret. So this is the side. These are the two sides that go on the passenger compartment. Okay. Top. I believe this is the side for the top. This is another side for the top. This is another cupola. Okay, there are a lot of cupolas. This is the top of one. Window. Nice. Alright, so he also sent me that, which is going to be very helpful because I have some idea of how this thing goes together, and he did send me a photo, but I'm not really sure. So it looks like this thing got a little banged up, but that's okay. Not too worried about that because I can always fix that with another piece of plastic card. So this is the main top for the passenger compartment. I believe these kind of go here-ish, give or take, in some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure which way. Probably this way. And this piece goes here like that. So we got this, bottom, top, bottom. This piece goes over here somewhere. Okay. So yeah, I see. These go top here. This goes top here. These are on the sides. Strange little stairway goes in the back here. I mean, it looks like it's all there. So I think it's finally time to start putting this thing together. For real. I'm really looking forward to this. And I can totally fix some of these parts that are damaged, or it's not a huge deal. I'm a fabricator. I mean, I built my own Stompa before the Stompa kit came out. I built all these big kits that Cromlech put out, so it's not an issue making another, cutting out, squaring off another piece of plastic card, bolting it in, making it look like it's supposed to be there. Not a problem. So Matt, thank you so much for this, because it really cuts down the time for me sitting there measuring everything out, figuring out where it's supposed to go, and then making it work. So yeah, hopefully next time I see you guys, we'll have a complete kit, or primed, or somewhere along those lines. But hey, thanks for watching.